So we get a question a lot about where to file a lawsuit. And in one certain circumstance, it's a little bit unclear what to do. So say you get in an automobile accident in 2020 and you're getting close to that 2-year mark and you're going to have to file that lawsuit. Once you pull up the police report, you've got the address of the at-fault driver and you run a check and you find out that driver has moved out of that address and no longer lives in that county where they were living at the time of the accident. Do you file the lawsuit in the county where they were residing at the time of the accident, or do you file the lawsuit at the address that they live at now? Or in that circumstance, can you file it in the county where the accident happened?
Okay, so you have 3 different possibilities here. You can file where the accident happened, you can file where they were living at the time of the accident, or at the time of the case is filed. The answer is you file in the county where the defendant resides at the time the case is filed. That's the general rule in Georgia. It doesn't always apply, but as a general rule, you're looking for where is the defendant living at the time I'm filing this lawsuit. On the day that I file it, where do they live? This comes up sometimes and it can be really confusing because you have an incident report where the party is living in, say, Forsyth County. And so you assume, okay, I've got a Forsyth County case on my hands. Before that lawsuit's filed, you got to check and make sure that that person still lives in Forsyth County. You often will find that people move around a lot. Some people will move out of state. Some people, you just can't find them. You don't know where they are. So this is often a difficult question at the outset of litigation is where do I file this case? Where is this defendant living at the time I'm filing it? So got to do some due diligence to make sure that you know where these people are so you know where you can file your case.
Do we know how to find those people, Ben?
Yeah, we have certain tools that we can use. There's different people searches that we pay for. Alexis has a very robust comprehensive person report where we can find utility information, past addresses, voting records, things of that nature, which you really have to consult before you just go filing a lawsuit because you might file it in the wrong county. And that causes a lot of delays and you have to move the case to a different county. It has to be transferred. And mainly that just causes a lot of delay in the case. Question for you, what happens when the person's address is a city that lies in one of 2 counties, sometimes even 3 counties? In Georgia, we see this a lot. I'm from the county of Habersham. There's a city of Baldwin where half of it is in Banks County, half of it is in Habersham County. How do you know where to file that?
It's interesting. So you can go online and do a Google search for Find My Address, and you can go in and put your information in and put that address, and it'll tell you what county it is in. Those aren't always correct, though. So you probably want to call your sheriff's department and ask them whether or not this address is in their county or another county. And they usually will be able to let you know that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Sometimes you file these and you get a call from the sheriff's office and says, hey, I can't serve your client, unfortunately. You say, why not? And they go, because they're not in my county. And you say, they're a quarter mile from your county. And they say, sorry, we're going to have to transfer this entire case to another county. So it can be a real pain in the neck, but it's something that if you do your due diligence on the front end, it's a lot easier thing to fix before you file than to have to go back and try to fix it at a later date.